How'd you know that was not yours?
Because
or not his? I'm sorry.
because I had placed the order, but he apparently placed the order too. So what they did was they sold the same product to two different people.
Oh.
Yeah, so in my head, and they already had our money, so they basically came up double, right? But then we figured it out, and we ended up just splitting it half and half, and that worked out. But so many people, I wasn't the only one selling patio heaters. Like
Got you.
a lot of other people figured it out too, and they were selling them on Amazon as well.
This shit sound like a Black Friday gold rush.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, but that was like my biggest product that I've ever sold, and it was just an eye opening for me because I was like, wow, like you can make close to $100,000 selling a patio heater. Like who would have thought?
What's happening, good people? Welcome to another episode of First Generation Wealth Builders, where we find dope people that do dope things and we discover the relationship that they have to real estate. So today I got two dope dudes with me, and they are the king of resale. So what's happening, fellas?
What's up, man? Appreciate you for having me. My name's Alexis Montoya.
I'm Khim. Thank you for having us.
Nah, no doubt, man. Thank y'all for coming through and blessing the mic, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to do a freestyle session for y'all. No, I'm kidding. But no, for those who don't know you, what do you guys do? Starting with you.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur, I feel like, but I mainly focus on reselling. So I started off selling sneakers, and now I'm focusing more on selling on Amazon. And I teach people how to sell on Amazon with little to no capital. Yep.
Little to no capital.
Yep.
So if I'm broke, I can come to you and get it going today.
Right. So I'm going to teach you step by step on how to get the funding, and I'm going to teach you how to leverage that funding and go sell on Amazon.
Got you. So we still need money, but you're going to set us up for success.
Right, exactly.
All right, Pat, what you got going on?
So full-time reseller, and we basically work together to teach people the same thing that we've learned within our 7 years of experience, selling shoes, selling products online, and going that route.
Got you. So you over there smashing them with the shoes still.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I gotta ask, what is your all-time favorite shoe?
My all-time favorite shoe would have to be Jordan Bred ones, the black and red ones. Those are one of my all-time grails. Used to have them. They're coming out again in a new colorway end of this year, so I definitely have to have those.
Got you. Give me a second one.
Second, let me see. There's a lot of shoes.
Might be that Air Max. That Air Max 97.
Yeah. Air Max 97 silver bullets.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I had that when I was growing up. I had originals.
Damn.
Man,
yeah, that's my all-time
I'm 40,
favorite
bro.
shoe.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 39. You know what I'm saying? So like I was 16 back then. I was living right. You know?
Facts.
That's crazy.
Hey man, you can't be on a podcast and throwing shade. I'm kidding. Now, you used to sell shoes too. What's your favorite shoe all time?
Favorite shoe all time, I would have to say the Air Max 97 silver bullet. Reason being is because that shoe, when I would wear that shoe, I always made money.
Like a lot of money.
Yeah, like I would travel with that shoe, and I would only bring that shoe. I would go to Cali, New York, Miami, Houston, and I would only bring those shoes. And every time I had those shoes with me, I was making money.
So wait a minute, wait. So you're selling the shoe, or it would draw conversation for you to be like, hey, I could get you the shoe too?
Nah, like, I don't know. It was kind of like a lucky shoe for me. Like, anytime I wore the shoe, I was making money. Like,
I wore them with everything to every camp out, every release, and for some reason, they were just like good luck.
Hey, people probably talking about y'all. Y'all don't even know it. They probably be like, they wear them dusty ass silver bullets again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were beat, like bubble, about to pop, all that stuff. And I was
you was making some money, so it didn't
I
matter.
was making money. I wore them with jeans, joggers, shorts, whatever.
Got you. Okay, so now I get it. There's an attachment to the silver bullet shoe. Got you. Okay. And the same thing for you, too.
Yeah, we always wore them to releases.
All right, how'd you guys meet?
Shit. So I met Patrick back in 7th grade.
Okay.
7th grade we met at our middle school, and then we kind of just had like the same mindset, same attachments as far as like sneakers and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, I rock with this dude. We should work together. And then that's exactly what we did. Going into high school, we started selling sneakers together. And I was already kind of selling sneakers in middle school. So once I got to high school, that's kind of when I scaled my business. And then me and Patrick started working together. We started traveling together and just acquiring sneakers that you couldn't get locally and just selling them to people for the high.
Y'all want to know something about y'all that y'all don't know?
So,
Y'all are the people that be pissing
Mm.
everybody off on every effing release date.
Bro, trust me, I know.
Mike
I
said
know.
that
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the logistics behind the bots, bro.
So a bot is basically like a server that you run online, and it kind of goes through all the queue. So you ever had to like go to a website and it says solve this for CAPTCHA and all this stuff like
Mhm.
that?
or it says wait in line.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it goes straight through that. And the reason it goes straight through is because the people who created the bot have like all this coding stuff going on, and it basically bypassed that whole process. So
Gotcha.
it takes you directly to the cart. And then that shoe, you add it to the cart, you put in your payment info, which you already have attached to the bot. So it does it for you. So all you gotta do is check out, and then that's it.
Yeah.
What y'all ever put some information into the bot and that boy came back with Reebok Classics, no Jordans?
Nah. If that ever happened,
I've seen it before.
See, look, that's a legit question.
bro,
You
if
know
that
what I
ever
mean?
happened to me, I'd be sad.
So hold on. All right, so you got the bot, and then like, does it have your credit card information already?
You can put it in there. Yeah, you can put, so like how we have it in our program is like we have people that run bots, and you just fill out a form with them with your information, so that way whenever it does check out, it'll send to that address. So
Would you trust somebody with your credit card like that?
Well, we try to make it very like trustworthy, because the people I have in the program that are running the bots, I've worked with them personally. So before I put them in there, basically I have to have some type of proof that like, yo, either we work together or I see you killing it. And then yeah, they work with me. And then if anything else happens, we never really had an issue.
yeah,
With like, we had one issue, one dude, I mean, like he was checking out, but everything was failing. And that's it. But other than that, no issues.
Hey Mike, so one thing you don't know, when I was walking past their car, they was putting their ARs in the back trunk. That's why they trust people with their credit card information. Because they be like, bro, you messed up this info, we rolling out, you know what I'm saying, with the ARs. Because, man, ain't no way I'll put my credit card in there with somebody who know how to use bots. He done bought everything up with my bread. You know what I'm saying? Have an Amex all closed up. Now, as far as buying shoes, man, when did this thing start?
I would say botting's probably been around for a minute, but I would say it got big during COVID.
definitely COVID.
Because everything, all the stores got closed. So everything went online, meaning like all the bots, the market went up. So a bot now, cheapest bot you can probably get, a good bot would probably be like $3,000.
Yeah.
Got you. So, like,
So all the supply was basically moving.
no, I
during
get
COVID,
that
yeah.
piece. What I'm saying is I ain't know the bot was that expensive.
Yeah, we see
That's
bots.
like the cheapest, like one of the cheapest good ones.
So a bot is not a person.
No.
Meaning that that's not an engineer. You literally go online and say, I want a bot to buy sneakers and or clothes or whatever.
Yeah.
Got you.
And on each bot has like a specialty. So a bot could be really good with Foot Locker, or a bot could be very good with Nike, or it can be good with
How's that determined? What are the analytics to that?
So there's actually a website. It's called botbroker.com. And you go to botbroker, and then you search up. You can kind of like go through, you know how you have StockX Go and you just browse, see all the shoes? It's just like that, but with bots. And there's a different market for every single bot.
How do you verify the authenticity of what they're telling you?
They have success. So like basically the market goes off of
the people using it that have used it in the past, and then they have basically reviews from the people that have like different keys to the bots, because there's only a limited supply of that certain bot.
Got you. So that's why it goes in high demand, because there's only so many.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you. So when you get a bot though, do you have like a window of usage, like a 1 month window with the bot?
So you can rent out a bot and do like a 1 month to month thing, or you could just buy it and you can use it whenever.
Yeah. So you can have it for a lifetime, or you can pay monthly.
But shit changes. So
Yeah.
would you advise to buy?
Nah, I always tell my students, like, if you're gonna get into that bot space, just rent and learn how to use it first before you go out and buy. But buying also has its benefits. So you can buy a house and you can hold it and it'll go up, right?
Mhm.
Same thing with the bot. So you can buy a bot and you might buy it at 3K, but then 2 months later it's worth 6K.
Okay.
So we actually have like a friend of ours who has like 10 different bots, and now he basically has all his bots for free because they all went up in price. Yeah. Especially with COVID. So if you had a bot before COVID hit, now your bot's worth probably 10x or 2x than what it was before.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. So tell me about your first experience with the bot, man. What happened?
So I don't really use bots. We do more stuff like local, like store. And basically how that started was just like getting connected with the employees.
This is what he
Yeah.
said. He said, I'm basically like Escobar, bro. I don't
Mm.
need that technology. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I pretty much go to the store and be like, what it do, baby? Got you. All right. So you got yours off relationships.
Yeah.
But like, back in the day when I used to try to get kicks, they be like, we're only giving so many out to employees, then they got raffles. So
Mhm.
how you make your way around that?
With employees and raffles, they still give out a certain amount towards like customers. It's just knowing the information and knowing it at the right time. Like a lot of people, when they get into reselling shoes, they show up late to the loop. So
Mhm.
basically, the loop is like where all the like releases happening or whatever stuff like that. So
Got you. All right. So let's move forward. You got a university where you're teaching people how to do this.
Right.
Mhm.
So it's called a Resale Essential course. And in Resale Essential course, I teach step by step on how you can make money selling any type of product online.
Got you. All right. Talk to me about it. So when you say any type of product, give me some examples of some things that you resold.
All right. So basically, I started with shoes, right? But then around COVID, I was like, you know what? Shoes is cool and all. But then I realized, oh, everything's going online. Everything's going with the bot stuff, right? And like I told you earlier, I wasn't really trying to get into the whole computer thing. I'm not really tech savvy like that. So I got into Amazon. And Amazon, I was selling products like bird feeders. I was selling this one product that you put on your finger, and it would tell you your temperature because COVID and all that stuff. So people were buying stuff like that, and I was getting that from Alibaba, shipping it to the customer directly.
Drop shipping it.
Right.
Understood.
Then I sold stuff like that. I sold patio heaters. I sold misting fans, bird feeders, and yeah, that's really it.
Got you. What was a product that hit real hard, and how much money did you make off of it?
All right, so the product that hit for me was the patio heaters. Patio heaters was probably the most profitable product I ever received because I was paying 160, right? No tax because I had a resale permit, and paying 160 selling them online for like 300 to 350. Even after Amazon fees, I was still making 100% return or sometimes.
Nice. What's a resale permit?
So a resale permit, if you go to the Secretary of State and then put in your state, if you have an LLC, you can get a reseller's permit. And that reseller's permit is basically so how you can get around like the tax. So if you go to Home Depot and they have a profitable product, and let's say that product is $99.99, you're gonna pay $99.99. But at the end of every month, you're gonna report how much tax that you didn't pay, and then you're gonna go ahead and pay that difference, but in a cheaper rate because you're a reseller.
Got you. I never heard of that.
Mhm.
That's different. Okay. So with this heater, like what type of revenue did you hit with that, man?
So we did over 185,000 revenue
Ooh,
off of just the patio heaters.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
So 185K. So you brought home, let's say, near 90,000?
Yeah, near 100K was around.
Hey, how'd you feel about that? Like I know
I
you
felt-
was at the crib going bonkers.
Yeah, my dad saw me putting in the work. And what's crazy, the patio heater story is pretty crazy because I was actually on a flight to California, and I was doing product research, right? And I'm trying to figure out what product am I going to sell next. And I know we were going into winter. This is around October, so literally last year in October, I was on a flight to Cali, and I was looking up what products am I going to sell. So first thing that came to mind was heaters, but I had no idea it was going to be patio heaters. Then one of my students hit me up. He was like, "Hey Lex, I found a product. I think you should look into it." And I was like, "Okay." So I looked into it. It was patio heaters. The numbers looked right. I was like, okay, they have inventory still. This is kind of like too good to be true. You know what I mean? So I text my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way to Cali. I need a favor. I need you to go crazy and go buy every patio heater you see. So in my mind, I'm in Cali. I'm chilling. I'm buying some clothes or whatever. And I'm thinking I'm about to come back home to like a pot of gold. You know what I mean? I come back home. My dad didn't buy one single patio heater. So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, you know what? I rented out a U-Haul that same day. So next day, I go into U-Haul and I go to Pensacola, Florida. I go to Tallahassee. I go to South Carolina. I go to North Carolina. I hit Tennessee. And I'm just buying every single patio heater off of Home Depot.
Hey, bro, ain't the U-Haul miles adding up?
Yeah, nah,
The
my,
little,
Yeah.
the little 19.75
Yeah.
a mile?
yeah, my expenses were going kind of crazy, but I still had like inventory of sneakers. So I've kind of just sold all my inventory, all my sneakers, and I took that money and put it back into patio heaters. So, and a lot of those sneakers went up in price. So I made money off of that, and then I reinvested it into the patio heaters.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you. Woo! You
Yeah.
was basically going on a world tour for patio heaters.
Yeah. While doing that, I saw other people doing it too. Like there was one spot where I pulled up in the U-Haul truck and I gave him a call beforehand. I said, hey, I'm going to be there in about 15, 20 minutes. I'll be in a big U-Haul truck. So I get there and there's another big U-Haul truck. And I'm like, what the hell? So I see that dude and I'm parking my U-Haul truck and then they're loading my patio heaters into his U-Haul truck. And I was like, no. I was like, that's
How'd you know though? How'd you know that was not yours?
because
or not his? I'm sorry.
because I had placed the order, but he apparently placed the order too. So what they did was they sold the same product to two different people.
Oh.
Yeah. So in my head, and they already had our money, so they basically came up double, right? But then we figured it out, and we ended up just splitting it half and half, and that worked out. But so many people, I wasn't the only one selling patio heaters. Like
Got you.
a lot of other people figured it out too, and they were selling them on Amazon as well.
This shit sound like a Black Friday gold rush.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, but that was like my biggest product that I've ever sold, and it was just an eye opening for me because I was like, wow, like you can make close to $100,000 selling a patio heater. Like who would have thought? Because
Minus the U-Haul fees.
right, minus all that stuff, I was still profitable. You know what I mean? Like
Gotcha.
at the end of the day, that's what I care about. I care about coming out profitable. But never did I ever think like when I was 17 years old, I was gonna make near $100,000 off of a patio heater.
Nah, no doubt. No, that's super dope. I wish. You know what I mean? That's a good flip. That's a legal flip too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
facts.
You know what I mean? So nowadays, what are some things that are, popular? Let's just say for the summer. What
Mhm.
you banging in the summer?
So in the summer, I was selling misting fans. So,
Misting fans?
Yeah. So let's say
So
you
like
got
when it's hot and they got the water in it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
let's say
okay.
you got a bucket, right? You put the misting fan on top of the bucket. You put water in the bucket, right? It has like a little tube, and that tube is connected to the water. So you turn on the misting fan, it's gonna shoot out misting water. So that product, I don't know. Honestly, I think so. I have a product research method, and
Okay.
what I do is you can actually create an Amazon account, open up a camera on the top right corner, and you can scan products at your local like department stores, so like Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart, all these type of stores. And I scanned the misting fan, and it was profitable. Like I think retail was like $67, and it was selling on Amazon for nearly $200. And this is like peak. This is July, so this is like summertime. And mind you, everyone's at home, so everyone's playing in their backyard. Everyone's doing all that at home stuff like barbecues, stuff like that. So in my head, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go crazy on this product. And I'm not gonna say I made a crazy amount of money off of that product, but I did make money.
It was stable.
Right. So then that was like a hot product for the summer, and that made me a good amount of money as well.
Got you.
Pools
So,
as well.
so like, so you guys constantly studying. How much time do you spend studying the market or researching the market, as you say, to stay to maintain your business stability, right? Because obviously there's products that have seasons.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
products that go cold.
Right.
So like that has, what's the typical lifetime of your product first and foremost?
So I've only sold seasonal products. So I've sold like when I say I sold the bird feeders, that was around springtime, summer. So that product died out. But then I got into the misting fans. Then that product at one point died out as well. You know, we're going into winter. Then, you know how I was saying I was on my way to Cali and I'm doing product research. I was on my laptop searching products, going to bestsellers rank, going through what was selling on Amazon. So a lot of people don't know this, but if you go to Amazon, they literally tell you what products are selling for them, bestsellers. So I was just going through that. And then I got that text from one of my students, and he was just like, hey, patio heaters are doing well. So when I saw patio heaters on bestsellers, I was like, oh, I'm about to go crazy. You know what I mean?
I'm about to see something.
Um,
What'd you do for that student when you was done?
So I actually told him, I put him on game. I told him, I was like, yo, this is what you need to go do.
Okay.
And he didn't have a lot of capital.
Gotcha.
So I was just like, yo, get what you can and then come up. And then he was like, all right, bet. So that's what I told him to play. You know what I mean? I told him to play. But yeah, that was it.
Got you. Okay. Now, when you say students, you know, like tell me a little bit about your course and how you're developing students to be successful out there doing their own product research and doing their own reselling.
So my course, I give you the A to Z format on how to become a successful reseller. Not only can you become a successful reseller locally, but you can become a successful reseller online. So I'm giving you step by step on how to obtain an LLC, how to get your reseller's permit, how to, not only do we do that, but I kind of go through mindset too, because a lot of information can be overwhelming at times. So I try to tell them like, look, this did not happen to me overnight. You know, I started reselling at 13 years old. And I didn't make nearly close to my first 100K when I was like 20, 21 years old. You know what I mean? But I still did it because I knew the outcome that it could possibly become. So I go through mindset, I go through vision, and then I get into the sauce. So when I say sauce, I'm going telling you the product research methods. Not one, not two, but 3 to 5 product research methods.
Give me one of them.
So one of them was that one I was saying earlier where you can get an Amazon account. You click the top right camera. It'll pull up like a little, like a lot of these like little dots or whatever, and you scan a barcode. So when you scan the barcode, it'll tell you, hey, look, this is the best sellers rank for this product. This is how much it's selling for. And to put things in perspective, let's say you have that water bottle, right? I scan that water bottle. Let's say retail is $2, but on Amazon it's selling for $10. That's gonna give me that green light, like, okay, I should buy this product. And then a lot of people are out doing grocery shopping, buying stuff they don't need. So it's like, if you got 10 minutes to an hour to spare, you might as well scan some products. So that's one product research method. And that's worked out for me and worked out for a lot of my students as well.
Got you. Nice. Now, what sneakers is hot right now?
Yeah. Oh, what sneakers are hot right now? Definitely Jordans. A lot of Jordans are, in trend. Yeezys are dying down.
Why is that?
Because every Yeezy that's came out recently, they all look the same. They're all the same 350 model. All they're doing is just changing the colors. But they've gone through all the basic colors. Now they're getting into some crazy stuff now, and the print.
I said that to my guys, like, these Skittle things look, they're not appealing to me. Let's just
I have
say
a pair in the car, and I was like, I'm not taking these out. I'm selling these.
Got you. Now, I asked you earlier, but people don't know, how many shoes do you have?
Personally?
That you own, yeah.
Not a lot. I would say like less than 10.
Wow, okay. So typically when you find somebody that resells shoes, they keep like the good stock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I just buy stuff that, that's simple and that are comfortable. I feel like I'm not big into collecting. I'm more into just flipping, making my money.
Got you. I could dig it. Hey, don't get high on your own supply.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So what's coming up, man, as far as in the shoe world, as far as that's going to be really, really, that you forecast being something to take advantage of?
With shoes, I would say a lot of just collaborations coming up.
That was Travis,
Fragments.
The Jordan and Travis Scott's.
Oh yeah. I have those.
Yeah, like I was trying to get them brown ones, them brown sixes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get them because people
Mm.
like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, those are tough. So I mean, if I'm thinking shoes right now, I would say those bread
Patents.
ones, but patent leather.
They
Gotcha.
come out in
those-
December,
Yeah,
end of the
those are gonna
year.
be hot.
So that's coming out.
Yeah.
How do you prepare yourself to take advantage of that shoe?
Okay, so how I would prepare to, get ready for that release is knowing how your stores around you are doing their procedures. A lot of stores, they could do first come, first serve, raffles, and like Foot Lockers, Foot Actions, Champs, they have a point system where however much money you spend with that company, they're gonna reward you with their raffles.
So you like a member.
Yeah.
Got you. So being a member, it's almost like if you got more points as a member, you get more raffle tickets.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically. Yeah.
And
And they push you above everyone that doesn't have as many points.
got you. I was gonna cuss. Because that means that if I went in there, they're gonna give me one raffle ticket, you're gonna probably get 100. That ain't cool. That's like the lottery trying to get an NBA draft pick. That sucks. All right. Now, using the bots,
Mhm.
how would you set yourself up to take advantage of that using bots?
So with the bot system, you got to buy like proxies. Proxies are basically things that like are gonna run the bot. So get you through that server, and then you can basically prepare what stores are gonna have them out, like
So
stock
hold on,
number.
That was above my head, bro.
Yeah.
So a proxy sound like the transmission to the engine.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Okay. So you got your engine, which is your bot.
Mhm.
The proxy is going to determine, you know what I'm saying, how fast it could go and how much it could get, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, it's like a V8 engine. You know
Mhm.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we going. Now, when you're going to purchase a bot,
Mhm.
how do you know that this bot is going to execute what you want it to do?
So you can go to websites like Bot Broker, right? And you can see reviews from other people that have used the bot.
And it shows you analytics from recent releases.
Yeah. It'll show you like, look, on this past release, we did this. We checked out X amount of shoes. On that release, we did this. We checked out on this amount of shoes. So it's not proven that every single time you use a bot that you're 100% going to hit. You know what I mean? But you have a better chance than the regular consumer, like, let's say yourself, that you're just on the Foot Locker website
Just waiting.
waiting. You know what I mean? So the bot is going to fast forward all that waiting time and go directly to that add to cart, and then you'll go ahead and check out.
So what if the bot don't grab nothing, man?
Hey, man.
I'm just saying,
If
bro.
it don't, then you gotta take the L, because we've seen that happen. Like that happens.
Mm.
But that's why I always tell my students,
I'd be
like, hey, look,
sick.
if you're
Yeah.
gonna get a bot, make sure you start by renting, because yeah, you have a bot, but maybe you don't have good internet, right? Maybe your setup is not at a-
Oh, wait
at
a
a-
minute. Hey, so like my personal high-speed internet at the crib matters?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like all that
all
stuff
that
comes
matters.
into play.
I'm going to take my laptop to work where the internet's faster so that I can try to get more.
Even your
Yeah.
PC setup matters too, like graphics cards and all of that inside. So that stuff matters.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go
So-
back though.
It's like a pay to play type of thing. You know what I mean? That's why I go back to what I was saying. Like, you can't just go out and buy a bot. Like
Right.
I say, look, if you're gonna get into botting, you should rent a bot first, see how it does, and then figure out the problem.
How much does a bot rental cost like typically?
So a bot rental could be anywhere between like 200 to like 1,000.
It just depends on how long you're gonna
200
rent it.
ain't bad. Because
Yeah.
like if you wanted to get one shoe for yourself, like
Yeah, you could
200 is a good like
Mhm.
gamble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want the shoe that bad, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Got you. So, all right. So, like, how many? Let's say there was a shoe you wanted, and you pick out your sizes within the bot.
Yeah.
You put that into the engine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, and then like, tell me about a time where you just got everything and more that you wanted.
I would say, I'm trying to think of like a Yeezy, because I feel
Yeah.
like Yeezys,
Were easy.
they were easy to get at one point. So
You use like the
the all black Yeezys.
Yeah.
So all black
Them is hard
Yeezys.
too. Like, them
Yeah.
350, yeah,
The
I need
trip-
those.
The triple black Yeezys, I got over like 20 something pairs.
Yeah, I got like 50 pairs of those.
Yeah, that was
You
crazy.
still got, and you got 9.5 on deck.
Mm.
Ain't that a
I
bitch?
told you, I just
Quick flip.
quick flip.
So what I did,
See, like, so this Escobar, it's like a lieutenant because, like, you know what I'm saying? If you talk about street hustle, like, you know, you don't want to hold the dope too long. You just let that go, bro. You don't want to get caught with the dope. I hear
Yeah.
you, bro. I see you, Pat.
yo, Pat is one of those dudes. Like, I'm like, yo, those are hard. Like, you should keep those. He's just like, nah.
Ain't got no patience.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what's wrong with you, Pat. That's what's wrong. You gotta have some patience, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Pat.
Nah, there's been a couple of shoes that I've sold too fast, and they've gone up tremendously.
But it's cool. It sounds like you ain't learned your lesson. All right. So, all right. You got the black Yeezys. You both killed it. So you got 20. You got 50.
Mm-hmm.
How much you spent on the bot?
So we actually have someone run the bot for us, and we just paid him a PAS. So a PAS is like a pay after success fee. So let's say I got 20 shoes, and every time he checked out for me, I just paid him 20. I just multiplied that 20 by that 20, and that's how much I paid him.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't I do that?
That's what we encourage you. That's what we encourage people to do.
All right. So when we get done here, I need to set up my pay after success account.
Yeah.
Therefore, give me this shit first, and then I'm gonna pay. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
It's because you don't have to go through the hassle of making that investment on the bot. You could just go through someone that's charging a service for it.
Got you. And, but then I gotta give them my credit card, don't I?
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
See, that's why I'm gonna roll
That's
with
why-
y'all, and y'all we could use y'all ARs to intimidate prior to
Yeah.
passing my. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we're like we get held responsibility at the end of the day. Every bot release, every release that we're using a bot for, we're held responsible because we're telling you, hey, look, you know, these are the people that we've worked with. These are the people that we trust. So this is why you should work with them. And we don't tell them like you have to work with these people. It's a choice. You know what I mean? But everyone that we've worked with we've done good business before, and they've helped a lot of our students. And I mean, we have over 1,000 students now. So if they've helped all these people, I really don't see why, you know, one of my botters would just go out.
And they make money too.
Yeah, so it's like a win-win. You know, I'm giving you the clientele. You come in, you put your form in there, and I'm going to have, let's say, 200 or 300 people sign up every single time. Let's say you hit just 100 pairs of shoes, then right there you're making 20 times 100. So what's that? 2 bands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then that 2 bands, you can either, you know, reinvest it back into your business or just cover some expenses. I don't know.
You try to see if I was paying attention and shit. It's all good. Now, 1,000 students. That's super dope. Tell me a little bit about, like, you know what I'm saying, the cost to get into your program, and where can they get into your program?
So if you're interested in learning how to sell products online, we have our website. It's called resaleessentialcourse.com. And the program cost is $500, but I don't encourage people just to go out and purchase my program. I actually encourage people to go to my free training, because on my free training, I don't want you to go in there with an empty mind. You know what I mean? I want to kind of show you some information before you go and get started. So on my free training, you can sign up at resaleessentialscourse.com/learn, number 1 at the end. And you can sign up for a free training, get a little bit of information before you commit to something. You know what I mean?
Got you. Okay, we'll try to put that link below the video if that's
All right.
cool with you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
appreciate that.
For my people, you know what I mean? Let's say if my people went and they want to join your university or your course, can they get like a little small discount?
So right now we're actually working on REC 2.0.
Okay.
So REC 2.0 is going to be about $997.
Okay.
And that's the pre-launch price. So
Okay.
right now we're charging $497, $500, right?
Yeah.
So with the information that we're putting in REC 2.0, I guarantee like the $500 price point is like the best price point I can ever do.
So if you got one, do you automatically get rolled into 2?
Correct.
Mhm.
Got you. What's coming up in 2 that makes it that much more saucier, bro?
So we're making it more the audio, the quality, the information. I want to basically tap into more of like the product research methods online. That's what we're adding. We're adding the more credit, how to get the funding. We actually have one of my homies who's gonna go in and talk about credit, because he specializes in that. You know what I mean? I'm
Mhm.
not really big. I kind of just listen to him, and then he gives me the sauce. I apply it. So I'm having big people like that come into the program and give out
And they can use the
side.
funding for other things too, though, right?
Correct.
That they want to run plays on.
Right.
Awesome.
Because not only that, but REC 2.0, I'm gonna be teaching some bonuses.
Okay.
So we got like the stock market investing.
Okay.
I do Turo. So I'm
Okay.
gonna teach them how to make money off their vehicle.
Got you. What kind of vehicles you got on tour, bro?
So we got a 2019 Jeep Wrangler, black. We got a 2016 red Jeep Wrangler, and we got a Honda Civic, all on Turo.
Got you. Which one of those is doing the best for you?
The red Jeep was doing the best.
Why do you think that is?
So it's a soft top. It's easy to take off the top. Two, it's red.
Boys like to be out with their titties out, huh?
Hey, I don't know, man. But look. The red Jeep, we got it lifted. We got the red Jeep where I feel like it's like an all year round car. You know what I mean? Because in the summer, take the top off. In the winter, you can go hiking, right? So we live here in Atlanta. You know, we got the mountains, and then we also got, you know, Florida. That's not too far as well.
Right.
So if you come into Atlanta for a little bit and you want to go chill in the summer, you can take the top off, drive through the city.
Got you.
But if you want to go come in the winter, you want to go, you know, hit Stone Mountain or I don't know, any trail. I really don't know that much, but you can go up there and be
I could
good.
dig it.
Yeah.
What made you get into Toro?
So there's a funny story. So me and Will started a business in 2019, and it's called Detail ATL. I don't know why, but Will convinced me, or we kind of convinced each other.
No, you can say Will. You can say Will. For the purposes of the podcast, we're going to say Will.
All right,
Will
bet.
convinced you. He was on that bullshit. I hope he's watching.
Yo, Will, so if you're listening to this, just know this is your fault, bro. So look. We got a Jeep for a detailing company. All right, we didn't get a van like everyone else. Will was like, yo, we got to be different. We got to get a Jeep.
Okay.
So we're like, okay. I was like, all right, yeah, let's get a Jeep. We got a Jeep. We never used it for detailing, ever. We put a whole water tank in there.
They had all the supplies.
We had everything. We spent bread on all the supplies. Never, ever with the business did we go and clean one car.
Wow.
So we actually lost money on that whole thing, buying a whole vehicle. I traded in my Honda Civic Accord, good on gas. You know, I'm chilling. Got a whole Jeep Wrangler. Then we put a down payment for, and then me and Will just came to an agreement like 5 months later. We were like, yo, we're never ever gonna clean a car. You know, we're online gurus, right? We're drop shipping, we're selling shoes, we're doing whatever, right? That whole detailing stuff was not for us. So then
Where is Will now?
Yeah, Will.
Man,
You know,
cool.
he
Will, that wasn't cool.
But
I'm teasing.
yeah, so I was the one that came up with the detailing idea. Will didn't want to do it. I convinced him. Then he convinced me and himself to go get a Jeep rather than like a little minivan or, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about? But did that. And then one day, Will and me came to an agreement. Yo, let's put this on Turo. Let's see how it does. We did that, and it did very,
working out?
very well. Yeah, it's doing
Cool.
good.
That's good. I'm glad to see the bounce back.
Yeah.
Now, so you do the Toro with Will, or you took the
So
car?
I took ownership of the car.
Understood.
And then we just put it under one name, and then I was basically just carried with the car payments and stuff like that. So I had no problem doing that because Turo was paying for it.
Gotcha.
So every single month we were making about like $1,000 to $1,500 off the Jeep.
That's
And this
nice.
was during COVID too, like beginning of COVID, like March, April, and it just took off from there. And then I was like, you know what? I spoke to my dad. I was like, hey, you should get a car. We should go and get a Jeep. I'll help you do it.
Oh,
We
you
did
about to
that.
bust a wheel on your dad, bro?
No. We did
That's
the-
unacceptable, bro.
We did the Turo play. So then we got the black Jeep because we had one Jeep killing it. But I was like, damn, what if we had two Jeeps?
No doubt.
And then we got the black 2019, you know, fully loaded, big rims, big tires. And, you know, people like that too. They started renting that out. And then my dad had a Honda Civic. He still has it. And he was just like, I want to put this on Turo. And I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then now we
Shit,
just have the
you
whole
make
Turo
money,
play.
you can make money, so you could go to and make some money.
Yeah.
I could dig it. Guys, I want to thank you guys for coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you taking the time out in your busy days, man. Y'all doing dinner tonight with us?
Yeah, I'm down. I'll
Okay,
be there.
cool. What I would love to do, man, is just do my shameless plug.
Mhm.
And as I do that, man, give me one gem that the people could walk away with at the end of this video. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I'm gonna do that though. Again, man, thank you for listening to another episode of First Generation Wealth Builders, man. Tell a friend to tap in. We interview dope people that do dope things, and we find out their relationship to real estate. The way I am about to do that now because I didn't do it earlier, Mike.
That reminded me.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But regardless, man, make sure to like, share, and comment on this video, man. Tap in and tell a friend to tell a friend. So, do you own any real estate?
I do. So I own a home. I actually own 2 homes right now. I'm
Okay.
invested in one
Okay.
For a fix and flip.
Mm.
And then I'm invested in like a hold with my pops, and that's in Gwinnett.
Got
So,
you.
Got 2 right
So
now.
tell me about the fix and flip. How did that come about?
So fix and flip, my boy Dooley, he actually hit me up last year.
Yeah, he was
and-
here earlier today.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
told me. So
Yeah.
he was like, yo, him and his partner Benny at the time, they were like, yo, let's go out and buy a crib and let's fix and flip it. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, and this is right around Amazon. So I had just made that money in the summer. So I was like, you know what? I might
It's
as well
lit.
park that money somewhere, right?
Right,
Because if
right.
not, I'm gonna go spend it. So I parked it in real estate. We did a fix and flip together, and that went well. That was a fun, I learned a lot because Dooley, he kind of like mentored me a little bit, like, yo,
Awesome.
this is what we're doing here. This is what we're doing here. And I had a lot of questions. This is my first fix and flip. I don't know what the hell you talking about, right?
Right.
But then recently, my boy Eric Gonzalez, shout out to him, he hit me up and he was like, hey, yo, Lex, I'm doing a fix and flip with Will. I'd love if you, invested with us too. And I was like, okay, cool. So currently we own that property. It's out in like Decatur or Jonesboro, actually.
Okay.
So we got that one sitting, waiting for that one to sell. And yeah, that's really
What's the potential profit on that deal?
I believe the potential profit off my cut, I should be making around 20%.
Got you. Well, I mean, I meant like more so like of
The whole
yeah.
deal. So I think we got the crib for around 115,000. I think it should be selling for near 200 something thousand. Because all we did, we kind of just repaired the walls, repainted them, refloored it. So it was very low
Very
cost.
easy.
Yeah.
Got you. You put some lipstick on her.
Right. Painted the outside, pressure washed it, easy stuff.
Got you. Do you think that you continue to reinvest in real estate?
Yeah, so I feel like knowing what I know now, I'm gonna take a little bit of time just to keep reinvesting in my business.
Okay.
But later in the future, I'm definitely gonna have fix and flips going out and stuff like that.
Got you. One thing that's not gonna get old
Hmm.
is real estate.
That's a fact.
That's facts.
That's a fact. We actually listened to a podcast before coming here, and guy mentioned, he said, one of my mentors told me, fixing, flipping, yeah, that's gonna make you rich, but holding real estate is gonna make you wealthy. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, that's a gem. That's
At
facts.
the end of the day, we all need it. Either we
Mhm.
collecting rent or we paying rent.
Right.
That's
You know what I mean?
facts.
You might as well get on this side of the coin, baby.
Facts. That's the goal.
All right, and
That's
we're
what
gonna
we're
get
trying
out
to
on
do.
that note, man.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.